The clock in our studio has long since stopped ticking, frozen at the witching hour. Welcome back to Radio Insomnia, where time is but a distant memory. I'm your host, Alex, guiding you through another night of endless possibilities. Tonight, dear insomniacs, we're exploring the concept of forgotten things, lost memories, abandoned places, and the whispers of those who came before us. Our little desert town may seem frozen in time, but listen closely, and you might hear the echoes of 1,000 untold stories carried on the night wind. Our first track tonight is Dusty Memories by the Temporal Ghosts. Let the haunting melody transport you to a place where past and present blur into one.
Faded pages in an old diary, moments caught in sepia pink of lost stories, echoes of laughter, now whispers in time, carried by the wind in this heart of mine.
As the last notes of Dusty Memories fade into the ether, I'm reminded of a message we received from Carlos in Tucson. He writes, "Alex, your show makes me think of all the forgotten dreams and abandoned hopes that litter the desert. Sometimes, when I drive through ghost towns, I swear I can hear whispers of what once was." Thank you, Carlos. Your words paint a vivid picture of the landscapes that surround us, both physical and emotional. Ah, do you hear that, listeners? The wind chimes outside our studio are stirring again, their soft tinkling a reminder that even in stillness, there is movement. In a town where nothing changes, these chimes become our connection to the outside world, marking the passage of time in their own subtle way. Our next piece is inspired by those barely there sounds that populate the night. Here's Chimes of the Forgotten by Ephemeral Echoes. In the depths of night, when the world is hushed, it's easy to imagine that we're the only ones awake. But out there, beyond the reach of our signal, there are others like us. Night shift workers, new parents, troubled souls, and dreamers of all kinds. This next song goes out to all of you, the forgotten night dwellers. Here's Solidarity in Silence by the Wakeful Wanderers.
In the quiet night where shadows fall, we stand together, voices soft. In a world that's lost its color, holding close we find a tether. Through the mist we wander far, guided by a single star. Solidarity in silence, hand in hand, in this ethereal dreamland. All that we ever hoped for sits right behind the door. In the stillness, thoughts beat in time, soft guitar and whispered rhyme. Gentle touch, we break the silence. In the dark, we find defiance. Through the fog, we spread our wings. Hearing songs the silence sings. Solidarity, silence, hand in hand. In this ethereal dreamland, all that we ever hoped for sits right behind the door. In our dreams, the world unites. In the quiet, no more fights. Through the dark, we find the light. Together, we'll take flight. Solidarity, silence, hand in hand. In this ethereal dreamland, all that we have hoped for is right behind the door.
As we drift through this endless night together, I invite you to share your own stories of forgotten things. Call in or send us a message. In this timeless space, every lost memory, every abandoned dream finds new life. Ah, it seems we have a caller. You're on Radio Insomnia.
Hello, Alex. This is Maria from Phoenix. I've been listening to your show for months now, and it always makes me think of my grandmother's old house. It's been abandoned for years, but sometimes I dream I'm back there, and I can smell her cooking and hear her humming. Is that what your town is like? A place where memories come alive?
Maria, thank you for sharing that beautiful memory. In a way, yes. Our little town is very much like that. It's a place where the past and present coexist, where memories take on a life of their own. Your grandmother's house, with its phantom scents and sounds, would fit right in here. For Maria, and for all of you out there holding on to cherished memories, here's Grandmother's Lullaby by the Nocturnal Healers.
Cradle me close in your arms where I'm safe. Your voice is the whisper of a flame. In the old rocking chair with the scent of your hair, tell me stories only you can say. In grandmother's lullaby, with the night sing soft and low, in the comfort of your sigh, that's where I want to go. Morning will come with the light's tender kiss, But tonight we hold on to this. Under quilts you have sewn, in a world all our own. Through the shadows you're my light within. In grandmother's lullaby, where the night sings soft and low, in the comfort of your side, that's where I want to go. Your love's a timeless song, echoed through the years. As long as we're here, there's no place I'd rather be. In grandmother's lullaby, where the night sings soft and low, in the comfort of your side, that's where I want to go.
As we bask in the warmth of grandmother's lullaby, I'm reminded of a quote by the writer Rebecca Solnit. To be forgotten is to die a little. To be remembered is to live forever. Here in our timeless town, perhaps everything and everyone is remembered, living on in an eternal present. We'll be right back after this brief message from our sponsors, the void and the endless expanse of stars above. Welcome back to Radio Insomnia, where the forgotten find their voice and the lost are always welcome. As we continue our journey through this endless night, I invite you to close your eyes and listen to the sounds of our little town. Can you hear the whispers of those who came before? The creaking of weathered wood that never truly ages. The soft shuffle of feet on streets that haven't seen traffic in decades. In the outside world, objects are discarded, buildings crumble, and memories fade. But here, in our oasis of timelessness, everything persists. The half-finished novel in a dusty typewriter, the cold cup of coffee on a diner counter, the child's toy left in an empty playground, all frozen in a moment that stretches into eternity. Our next piece explores this idea of persistence in the face of forgetting. Here's Echoes of Eternity by Timeless Relics. as the last echoes of eternity fade away. I'm struck by how music itself is a kind of memory, a moment captured in melody and rhythm, replayed but never quite the same twice. Even here, in our changeless desert, each listening experience is unique. It seems we have another caller. You're on Radio Insomnia.
Hello, Alex. This is Thomas from Albuquerque. I'm a night security guard at an old museum, and your show keeps me company during my shifts. Sometimes, when I'm walking through the silent halls, I feel like the exhibits come alive, whispering their stories. Is that crazy?
Not at all, Thomas. In the quiet of night, when the boundary between past and present becomes thin, it's only natural to feel the weight of history around you. Those whispers you hear, they're the voices of the forgotten, eager to share their tales with someone who will listen. Thank you for that evocative image, Thomas. It's inspired our next track. Here's Museum After Midnight by the Artifact Ensemble.
Museum after midnight, whispers of history, walls confide, shadows casting secrets deep inside. Time slips slow, art and heart align in this echo, love's intricate design. Museum after midnight, can you feel the silence speak? In the dark I find your mystique. Time slips slow, art and heart align in this echo, love's intricate design. Canvas and stone, stories to unfold, with every glance memories arise. Here we're not alone. Time slips slow, art and heart align in this echo, love's intricate design.
As we approach the small hours of the morning, that liminal time when night begins to whisper hints of dawn, I'm reminded of all the forgotten moments that populate our lives, the dreams that slip away upon waking, the faces we can't quite recall, the words left unsaid. But here, in our timeless oasis, nothing is truly forgotten. Every memory, every whisper, every fleeting thought finds its place in the tapestry of our endless night. For our final piece tonight, let's listen to a composition that captures this eternal dance of remembering and forgetting. Here's The Persistence of Memory by Surreal Soundscapes.
In the twilight's hazy trance, your whisper floats and echo dance. Time trips slowly through my hands like grains of memory and sand. Your silhouette, a ghostly guide through twilight's ways. We softly glide, fake reflections, moments hide. We sail through dreams that passed untied. And I drift every night towards you.
as the final notes of The Persistence of Memory fade into the ether, we find ourselves once again at the cusp of a dawn that never quite arrives. To those of you who've been with us since the clock stopped ticking, and to those who joined us along the way, I hope Radio Insomnia has been a comforting companion in the small hours. Remember, dear listeners, that in our little town, nothing is ever truly forgotten. Every lost memory, every abandoned dream, every whispered secret finds a home here in the endless night. As we prepare to sign off, I invite you to carry a piece of our timeless world with you. Let the whispers of the forgotten be a reminder that every moment, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, has value and persists in its own way. From our little town where time stands still, this is Alex, signing off. May you find peace in the quiet moments and beauty in the spaces between remembering and forgetting. Until next time, keep listening to the whispers of the night, and remember, in the vastness of time, we're all connected. Radio Insomnia will return when the shadows grow long and the forgotten stories yearn to be heard. Sleep well or stay awake well, wherever this broadcast finds you. You've been listening to Radio Insomnia, where the forgotten find their voice and every whisper echoes through eternity. Good night, or good morning, or perhaps simply good remembering.